Hello. Thought I would show off some of my VHS collection I have acquired over the years, mostly at thrift stores. I think a couple things came from way before when I lived at my parents' house when I was a kid. So I don't know. I can shout those out when I bring them up. But for now, I'm gonna look through some VHS tapes. Maybe if you want to make an offer or anything, go feel free, and let's get started. So I just got this last week. It's a Goodwill find. The Devil's Rain. Seems kind of interesting. Take a look at the back and what the label looks like. Distributor label, Video Treasures. Maybe it says it's the most incredible ending of any motion picture ever. So I guess you can get rid of Citizen Kane or whatever. Throw that right in the trash. But anyway, this is I think it's got a really young, like, William Shatner, Ernest Borgnine, and a really young John Travolta, of all people. Maybe a British-made horror movie. Kind of a cool VHS. I dropped some tapes. All right, so here's one I just got. Black Sisters Revenge. Maybe a much newer blaxploitation. I'd say mid-'80s. You can see their mom jeans on there. Who made this? Directed by Jamal Fanaka, producer of Penitentiary 2, which I think I have on tape also, actually. Mess with your man and she'll bust your face. This is Xenon. They put out a lot of low-budget stuff or blaxploitation or things. I think I have a DVD of theirs of Hard As They Come, which was a Criterion, but I guess they put out one that's a more budget release, and I think it came with a soundtrack in it. It's kind of a cool tape. There's a faded logo. It looks like it was printed on a computer and put on there, which a lot of times could mean it's a pirated tape, but knowing Xenon, I bet they did that. So Black Sisters Revenge. Got one here, Foolproof. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. Everybody's favorite. Hit the camera. Ryan Reynolds is everybody's favorite actor, I guess, from Deadpool. This movie's more famous, of course. It's a Canadian production, I believe, being that he's Canadian. So he's probably in the show Two Girls, a Guy in a Pizza Place at the time, but for now, I think all he could get in was a TV movie at the time in the late 90s. Yeah, produced in Canada. It just looks stupid. I tried to wipe a sticker off. I don't know if that worked. I have some by this company, DEJ Productions. They made some real low budget, or they distributed some real low budget things, like independent things that never made it to DVD. It looks like a kind of bank heist kind of thing going on. Might be fun. I should say I haven't watched any of these, unless I've seen them before. Usually I have my VHS hooked up in here, but I haven't watched a ton on it. I'll maybe show that later. I got a kind of semi-professional VHS with S-Video out, so I can watch them on a nice like a monitor. This says Canal. I guess it's Andre Vaja. He was Man of Iron or Ashes and Diamonds, Polish director. If you're not into art movies, probably have no idea who that is. So this is part of a war trilogy. I don't know. I don't know this movie. Maybe it's the first, second, or third of the trilogy, for all I know. It's got the Janus Films logo on it. That's kind of pre-Criterion. I guess Criterion did have some VHS, but they pretty much came together when Laserdisc was around, because I think the people who made it envisioned special features and commentaries, things like that, which was only possible with Laserdisc. That's really interesting. Looks like a black and white war movie. Something I'd watch. As you see, most of these are all, I don't buy anything unless it's really weird or out there, or, has some sort of charm to it that I won't be able to just get it on streaming in 5 minutes, like Ghostbusters or something. I can watch anytime. There's one in a kid's clam. Ugh, keep hitting the camera. And a white. Here's one in a white clamshell, like the kind of kids' movies. Thief and the Cobbler. This is kind of probably a butchered, put together version. There's a big story behind this movie. I think the guy who made it spent like 30 some years trying to make it, and it just never came together because he was very, very specific, at a huge production budget and tried to do everything on a huge grand scale. So I think it still shows in this cut, but this is really truncated. Never could really get the thing out until somebody tried to put together one like 5 years ago using existing footage, and production stills even, and all sorts of stuff. Apparently this was Holt's at some point. There you go. There's a residue of a sticker on there. I'll try to take all the stickers off my tapes and all my stuff. Just don't care for it. Kind of cool. Is it Miramax put this one out? I think there's another releaser of this on VHS. Kind of a more rare tape. You don't see a lot. Kind of cool. Grab some more. Escape to Athena. Looks like an illustration, but it looks like Roger Moore and maybe Telly Savalas, or just a bald guy. Huh. Who's all in this? Looks like old people. That's not, what's his name? Elliot Gould, is it? Looks like an adventure war film. Yeah, it is. It's Elliot Gould. A star-spangled band of escaped POWs goes after a legendary fortune in gold. In Panavision. By Jack Weiner. Okay. George P. Cosmatos. I should know off the top of my head what he made. Looks like Roger Moore plays some sort of German soldier or something. Doesn't look British soldier. CBS Fox put this out. That doesn't look like a CBS Fox tape. So it looks like a Good Times distributor tape or something. But it just had such a cool cover. I had to pick it up. What is this? ITV? Is that it? No, it's not. Huh. I've got a giant picture of Jude Law. Immortality. Handsome, seductive, and deadly. I wonder if this was in the wake of him being in things like Ridley and Talented Mr. Ripley. I mean, Ridley is from Alien, but because it kind of sounds like they're working off that, trying to make this into something it's not. If I remember right, he's like an investigator of, I popped this in actually, he's an investigator of like paranormal or something like that. And it says, Jude Law, Talented Mr. Ripley in Existenz, which is a really good movie, a David Cronenberg movie. He brings a dark, mysterious crime thriller, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Miramax. Just not one I'd heard of. I popped in and watched about half and fell asleep. I forgot. Oh, I'm a different person. Cry from the Mountain. I guess you can see why I bought this. All these are probably between 50 cents and $1 at the thrift stores. That's just what I buy. And a lot of things, you can find interesting stuff that way. I like illustrated covers as well. As you can see, it's going wrong. An hour and 16. That's not so long. No one I've ever heard of. James Cavan. Kind of familiar. Oh, sorry, I have a cough drop in my mouth and the fan is on. But that's for comfort. So hopefully it'll come through okay in the audio department. But that's kind of interesting. Maybe it's made for TV or something. I don't know. Oh, The Wonder of God's Love. Oh, no. Well, you can't win every time. Worldwide Pictures, home video. Oh, bestseller. It's a bestseller. Name's Christian. I don't know why I bought this. This is Together. I think is it Imo Zhang, the Farewell My Concubine director guy. Never seen this one, I don't think. Apparently it's the Chinese people with the violin. I don't know. MGM put them out, UA. absolutely thrilling. It looks thrilling. That one together. Huh. I bet that was about 2000, 2001. That was pretty late for VHS. 2003. Yeah. What else we got? Here's a Out on Bail. I guess it's Robert Ginty. He looks as tired as usual from Exterminator fame. He's out on bail. I don't think this is on DVD, at least not in America or any Blu-ray or DVD. It's a screener, it says. Trailer plus screener. Looks pretty cool. He's got a poofy-haired ingenue with a Luger-looking gun. I like Robert Ginty. I grew up with Exterminator, which kind of traumatizes you if you watch that as a kid. Oh, it says trailer screener tape. August 1989 releases. Out on Bail, Inner Zone, Keeping On, and PKO title. PKO title, I assume, is some sort of boxing tape. I don't know the other ones. Huh. That's interesting. I certainly like to pick up things that aren't on DVD if they're only on VHS. Here's White Mischief. I guess because they're white people? I don't know. In a world of wife-swapping drugs, chocolate-covered lobsters, murder seemed so uncivilized. Is that civilized? I never heard of chocolate-colored lobster. Yuck. True story. There's like a little puma. I thought it was like sticker residue, but it's like a jaguar or something. From Nelson Home Video. I didn't know they put out videotapes. I thought they were a TV producer or something. What do we got? I don't know why I bought this. This looks stupid. 1988. Well, I do like... Who is this? I know this guy. I do like Australian things and try to collect those, but I think this is... He's probably British. It's Charles Dance, who's in everything. Joss Ackland's in everything. Huh. Murray Head with John Hurt. Murray Head's the guy from like Jesus Christ Superstar, and he sang the One Night in Bangkok. That's weird. Oh, White Mischief. Oh, this label's seen better days. Oh, in color. What else do we got? Some Godzilla tapes. Never was a huge Godzilla fan. I haven't seen a lot of them, but pick stuff up like that when I see them. I think these are old dub versions, but they would have... It is like... Who is Star Maker? This is definitely distributor copies of these. That's kind of cool, though. Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Oh, it says Anchor Bay. Huh. Didn't know they made tapes. Oh, this must be an EP mode or something. This is really small. What did it say? Wasn't saying anything. And also, I guess Godzilla 85. That was probably a movie theatrically. I guess they all were in Japan. But maybe here this was. Best Godzilla in 30 years. Hysterical fun, says Joel Siegel. Just when you thought it was safe to return to Tokyo. Same releases. And this Good Times 2-pack. Yeah. What do we got here? Godzilla vs. Megalon and Godzilla vs. a Sea Monster. Godzilla vs. Megalon was Mystery Science Theater at one point. I think so was the other one that I just showed. One of the other ones. That's what they look like from... Oh, why do they have two different... One's a sticker. Huh. I guess I rewound both of them. I did pop these in. I didn't watch them yet. 1973 and 1997. Well, it's obviously the tape copyright. The movies can't be from 97. Plop those back in. Maybe I'll cut this into parts. Oh, here's a famous tape. It's called Tape. So yeah, you can watch a tape. I think this is a camera, or not camera crew, Linklater, Richard Linklater movie. 2 thumbs up. My favorite part is that when you open it up, it just says tape. Very matter of fact, Lionsgate release. I never saw this one. I really like Richard Linklater though. From Before Sunset and Sunrise, and before the third movie, I forget the name, and Dazed and Confused and movies like that, Slacker. Huh. This is a really weird release. Encore, it says. It has a different name. I think it's only called Encore on this VHS, a horror movie. Jack Jones and Pamela Stevenson. The Nightmare Continues, which doesn't mean anything. It's not a sequel to anything. Tradition of Halloween Friday. I don't know how you get away with that. Who even put this out? Saturn Productions. Yeah. That's a weird one. A combination of the singing talents of Jack Jones with his acting debut as a recording star. Blah, blah, blah. He keeps seeing a vision of a rolling corpse in a wheelchair. Well, if corpses can't walk, maybe they need a wheelchair. There's Encore. That's not a very fancy label. Oh, apparently this is a British, I think, horror movie. It's supposed to be pretty good. Fist of Honor. Wrench Has No Loyalty. Looks like a Patrick Swayze clone. Sam Jones, Joey House, Abe Vigoda, and Bubba Smith. Okay. Oh, from Police Academy. Why does Abe Vigoda have a square around his name? I don't get it. R. From FM Entertainment or PM Entertainment. Some sort of cheesy Yakuza martial arts mafia movie. Let's take a look at this thing. It says Fist of Honor, PM Home Video. Need to rewind that one. I don't know why I bought this. This is kind of a short with John Cleese. Strange Case is the end of civilization as we know it. I think this is a Dr. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson kind of play on that spoof. Looks like it's shot on, not shot on video, but it's a Laserdisc rip or something. It looks terrible. Copy of a copy. John Cleese stars in this hilarious program. I don't know how long this even is. I think it's like 40 minutes. 19, oh, no, that's not a date. White Star video. Doesn't say. 55, actually. 55 minutes. That's quite long. I popped that in. It was dire. It is not funny. What's this? Falling Through. I have no memory of buying this. Huh. Is that Roy Scheider? Peter Weller from RoboCop. Some people I don't know. Oh, directed by Colin Buxey. He knows how to draw the line, and then he crosses that line. This is some cheesy horror movie or action movie. Oh, Canada. We got the Canadian Film Fund. Huh. Here we got American Anthem starring Mitch Gaylord. If anybody watches Red Letter Media, you might know Mitch Gaylord. He's an Olympic gymnast who tried to make a film career, made like 2 or 3 movies that are really terrible, low-budget action movies. I was kind of interested in this. It's got a bunch of famous people on the soundtrack, and there's not a Fox Lore just a Lorber release. Fox didn't want anything to do with it. Contains 2 new hot music videos from John Parr, the guy from who did St. Elmo's Fire. Huh. He's actually doing gymnastics. Huh. Maybe that could be fun. Carl Lorimar. Oh no, not Fox, not Lorber, Lorimar. Okay. KLB TV. Oh, this is weird. It's got a red background and a red spool and a red name. Huh. Professional VHS. Oh. Anti-static. Wow, they went all out. This thing's heavy too. This isn't a special version or something, is it? Yeah, just a regular old tape. I'll have to pop that in someday. There's an old noir, Detour, starring Tom Neal and Ann Savage. She Looks Savage, Film Noir Collection. I put this in and it didn't work, and I tried a different VCR, and it kind of worked a little. I could get audio. So I think what I'm going to do is the classy thing. I'm going to download the movie on the internet and put it on a VHS tape and pop it in this box. So it's not going to look right, but what do you do? Oh, here's the collection. Calls for Alarm, DOA. I have DOA on Laserdisc, I believe. Kansas City Confidential is really good. That movie fell in the public domain. But it's kind of interesting. It's got a young Lee Van Cleef in it. Real young. Many others. Mr. Arkadin. I guess it's a version of Confidential Report, the Orson Welles directed movie. So that's in real, probably bad shape. The print that they put on VHS of Mr. Arkadin. Huh. It's interesting. HSV, Hollywood Select Video. Never heard of you. Distributed by Timeless Video. Ooh, and they went all out there. They cut it themselves off a piece of paper. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe just, I don't know, maybe the tape's messed up. I'll get a new tape and put it on there, blank tape, and put it on that. Detour. Here's a horror movie, George Romero. Bruiser, never heard of it. I guess this is kind of a lesser Romero, the Night of the Living Dead guy, and all the Dead movies. I really like his movies, so maybe I'll like this. I think it's got the guy from like Fargo and Coen Brothers movie, Big Lebowski and stuff. I don't know that guy's name. Seems interesting. He's got like he gets some sort of really smooth face with no eyes. Well, good for Bruiser. Le Studio Canal. Huh. That could be pretty good. I usually sell a lot of the horror movies I get, just because they have the biggest draw with people buying them. Get the biggest payout. Bruiser. And I can get a lot of these other ways. I don't need them on VHS. I just like to have, the boxes, and it's a nostalgia thing. But this one, they put the magnetic strip, I guess, to protect the rental copy or something under the tape. It's kind of weird. Oh, I gotta reach a stack of tapes. I'd say I got about 250 tapes or more somewhere. I'm gonna cut this up into parts though, so you don't have to look at them all at the same time. The all-nighter. You can see the kind of stupid things I buy. Who says you can't do it all in one night? Well, hopefully you're not dying in the next day or something. MCA home video. This is in rough shape. Looks like I have a teen sex comedy. Oh, this videotape has been digitally mastered into hi-fi. I don't know what that means. The all-nighter. They're up all night. They're not even going to sleep. Oh, it's got a little spine label. MCA. Oop, something came off of it. All-nighter. Oh, a DEI tape. Stereo. Thank you. Here's one I really don't know why I bought. Loverboy. It's just a movie I saw a lot as a kid. you see on like pay channels and stuff. It's really stupid. I remember Robert Ginty showing up for a few minutes, and Carrie Fisher's in it. Yeah, she shows up like 2 minutes. I just remember a funny scene with like a guy breaks into a house and there's all these little robots yelling at him. It's really kind of stupid, just slapstick comedy, but I don't know. I have a soft spot for it, and I thought, hey, that's a good one to have on tape. Hey, 2 spine stickers in a row. Lover Boy. Oh, here's a tape of VR Troopers. I didn't know I had this. I bought one apparently. Why are they like showing off these guys just standing there? Computer Captive. That's the episode, I guess. From Saban. I used to watch VR Troopers when I was a kid. It's really stupid. I don't know if what it uses footage from. Usually these Saban shows and stuff, maybe Samurai or Super Samurai Squad or Power Rangers, they'd use footage from Japanese shows and then put in American footage to make like a new thing. From Chaim Saban, Israeli kind of soundtrack artist. He made his own production company. Oh, special music video included. I'm on the edge of my seat. Kind of a cool looking VHS cover. Got Red Siren with Asia Argento, daughter of Dario Argento. I think this is French, it's dubbed. This is again a really cheesy action movie. I popped it in and watched about half of it. It's not good. And the dub is terrible, but it's like God, what is it? A young girl's like kidnapped, and the only one who finds where she is using like videotape or something is Asia Argento. I think kind of a La Femme Nikita ripoff kind of thing going on, which was common in the mid to late 90s. Red Siren from Lionsgate. I have no memory of buying this either. Fred Williamson, 3 Days to a Kill. I don't buy anything on the internet, right, on eBay and stuff. Usually I buy a lot of other stuff, but not VHS tapes. So I usually don't have any memory of buying a lot of these. Just went to a thrift store one day and there was Fred Williamson, 3 Days to a Kill. He's destructive, he's dangerous, and he's dead serious. Kim DeCour, I don't know who that is. Oh, this label's seen some better days. HBO video. Huh. Makes me wonder if some of these are TV movies. Sticks with Peter Weller, Brian Brown, and Angus McFadden. I don't know why I bought this either. There's some underboob and a nice little diamond. I guess it's a diamond heist movie with an aging Peter Weller. This looks pretty, 2000 late VHS era. Millions in diamonds with inside information, a top-notch crew. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, they Brian Brown from Cocktail. That was the best they could, not from FX or Breaker Morant or things. They just went for Cocktail. The hit film. Huh. Oh, it's another City Heat this time, but it's the same logo type, so I assume it's the same people as that other one that was like DJX or whatever. Weird one. Little Bit of Soul from the producer of Strictly Ballroom. Oh boy. A devilish comedy with a young Jeffrey Rush. Maybe it's Australian, I don't know. I think is he New Zealand? Jeffrey Rush, but he made movies in Australia. Director of Children of the Revolution. Never heard of it. Oh, a Blockbuster sticker. Nerdy, daring, quite an accomplishment. The movie show loved it, whoever they are. Would you exchange your soul for immortality? I guess so. I mean, you can't go to hell if you don't die ever. Vanguard. Oh, Vanguard. They put out a lot of Spanish language and like indie movies from film festivals. Their DVDs are really sought after, or rare at least. I don't know what's sought after. Huh? Jeffrey Rush. Seems weird. Maybe I'll pop that in sometime. Maybe show off a few more and call it a video. A Passion of Anna. Oh, it's an Ingmar Bergman movie that I haven't heard of. I've seen a ton of his, but I don't know this one. Looks like Liv Ullmann. Usually either Liv Ullmann or B.B. Anderson's in his movies. Yeah, Max von Sydow and Liv Ullmann, B.B. Anderson. Yeah, it's the same three people. Sven Nykvist did the director of photography. He's great. Later era Bergman cinematographer. If you haven't seen Bergman, is really going to be slow to a lot of people. The dialogue is more like a stage play. It's not like realistic to life, like at all. A lot of symbolic stuff, but interesting filmmaker. World Films. I guess MGM put these out. I guess some of these would probably all have Criterions later on. Or I think, gosh, who, Kino? Who put out a lot of those? I forget. Here's a weird one. 21. I think this isn't on DVD. British movie. I believe it's on Laserdisc. I should get the Laserdisc. This VHS copy doesn't look great from what I remember. I haven't watched the whole movie. Now that I have a better VHS setup, maybe I'll pop it back in. I think it's just kind of a middling, coming of age, sex comedy. Not comedy, sex drama. Oh, it's got a weird spine. SVS Triumph, never heard of them. RCA Columbia. Throw them on the ground, might as well. Dick Tracy returns, he's back. Based on the cartoon strip. I guess this might have been a serial. Is this a episode of a serial? Feature version. I guess that maybe they just cut all the serials into one movie. That's what it seems like. This is a really cool cover. I like serials. The old serials you'd see, like little episodes before movies when you went to the theater in like the 40s or whatever. 37 to 41 for Republic Pictures. The serials that are regarded as the finest to ever come out of Hollywood. I mean, I'm sure. I bet Dick Tracy had radio programs and stuff. And it was obviously a comic. If you know the Warren Beatty movie from like 1990. That's cool. The whole thing cut into how many minutes? Just 100 minutes. You get in, you get out with Dick Tracy serial. Because that probably be a lot of episodes. Oh, it's kind of got a shiny silver sticker. That's really cool. I'm gonna pop that in this week. See what it's about. Outer Limits. This looks like an episode with Carol O'Connor. You might know Archie Bunker from All in the Family. I guess he's... Oh, I did pop this in. I didn't watch much of it either. I haven't been watching anything on VHS lately. I've mostly been watching on other formats. MGM USA. Controlled Experiments, the episode. I like Outer Limits. I always have. Even the like 90s remake. I don't know why. I just get along with Outer Limits. I like the cheap Twilight Zone ripoff. Not rated. Huh, this looks really good on VHS, on black and white on this VHS tape. I really like the look of it. Some cool acting. Well, I think I did watch all of it. I'm remembering the plot now. It's a pretty good episode. Just the standard MGM sticker you see a lot of times on things with the same layout. Boy, I really have no memory, none, of buying this. Joey Pants, Sarah Polley, Stephen Ray, and Catherine O'Hara. I really like Stephen Ray. I like Sarah Polley too. These are good actresses. Catherine O'Hara you might know from Home Alone and SCTV and stuff. That's her, right? Am I thinking of someone else? Yeah, she's from SCTV. Tomorrow is never a sure thing. Make today your last. Apparently I'm buying a lot of like bank heist movies that I don't remember buying. Oh, by Jerry Ciccioniriti. First look. Yeah, why did they use like Comic Sans? Dead people. Huh. To never sure thing. Surely not. Well, I guess I'm going to split this into parts. Maybe that'll do it for part 1 and keep going. So they should all be uploaded at the same time. So look out for part 2. Thanks.